In this video, we are going to create a add a new category page. So let's go and do that. It will be very similar like product review. So if you guys already done it by yourself, then congrats to you guys. But I'm just gonna code along and you can follow if you haven't done so. So go to pages, create a new file called category.view and then template script, and in template you want to create a main tag, div class container fluid C section, and then in here div class row, and then in here div class equals to column SM. It will be very similar like product view. Copy. It's supposed to be tree. The magic is in here. H2 add a new category, and obviously you want to add a div class, a spacing top medium. Okay, and then you want to copy this, and in here, oh actually it's supposed to be form first, and then only you want to copy this, paste it here. Okay, now we're gonna type label, which will be type, and then input, and then we're gonna add a class which a input text, and I'm gonna have a style that will say width 100%, and then lastly v model type. Close this stack, remove this, and then okay, let's check it out. Let's check the page. So navigate to category. Okay, now we have type and the input field. Add a new category, which is good while we missing the button. So let's go to product view and copy the button section, which will be this part. Copy it and go to category, and then in here save it, and let's see, add product. I want to change it to category, and we have to change it as well to add category, which we'll create shortly. And yeah, that's it. Now let's create a data, which should be return a model type null, or we can make it empty as well. And then methods, which would be on at category. Remember to add a async, because we're going to async a wait combo. And then here is let response equals to, what we're going to do is first let data equals to type, this dot type, because we're going to pass this data to the body. Is a bit different than the previous one because we don't have any pictures or files, to be more specific, hence why we can just pass in this data into the body of post API. So await this Axios post HTTP localhost 3000 API, and then categories, passing the data as the body, and then yep, I think that's about it. But we want to know whether we have added the category or not, so we have to modify our page a little bit by adding a UL class. So right below the form, UL, and then LI, let's see, hello, let's see how it looks like. Okay, but we might have to add a class list group item. Okay, now we have to add BR to add some spaces. Alright, now we have to loop this data, but we gotta call in async data as usual, Axios, only if you want to populate the data on your page. So try and catch, and here let response equals to await Axios get. So you can either do this Axios, or you can directly access in the argument, and HTTP localhost 3000 API categories. Okay, oops, and we just want to console log the error just in case if there's any error. And same goes here, we might as well just do try and catch as well. Okay, move this up and console log any error, save, so it's auto like indent all the codes. Okay, now it's looking good, but we have to return these categories, okay, which is response.categories. Copy this, let's go here, v4 category in categories, okay, and then key which will be category dot underscore id, and this will be category dot type. Save it, and we're gonna see book. Okay, as you can see now it shows book. So if you add a new one, we want to add a new data down here, which is games, toys, and so on. So the only way to do that is to check in here if response.status, then this .categories.push may want to add this data into this categories. Okay, let's try. Let's give it a shot. And I think we should, yep, let's just double check everything, whether we have vModel. It looks like everything is good. Okay, so let's go and type games add. I think let's refresh it again. Okay, it did add, but it didn't push. There must be a reason why. Let's just delete this. So it did add, meaning it did save to the database. Just to confirm, let's refresh. I think it did add. And as you can see, there's the data, which is games, which we already added. So if you go back to add a new category page, and let's type another one, which will be toys. My assumptions that most likely that it will take time for the API to be done, and then only it will add to the bottom of the games, because just now I did refresh before it finished. So let's try to add, and there we have it. It instantly added. And now we have successfully created a new category page. In the next video, it will be almost the same like this, except it is for owners. So I'll see you guys in the next video.